Well, hello everyone. Today, welcome to the LLAMA 3.2 release stream. And this is the big deal in AI space because LLAMA models earlier were performing very good with reasoning, and now with the new release, Meta AI has added the vision capabilities. So Llama is one of those models that we were able to run on laptops and have it like generate pretty decent level of output, and especially if you pair it with RAG or something like that, then the output used to be very high, like probably not at the level of chat gpt, because of course chat gpt is dealing with bill maybe trillions of parameters at this moment, but llama is not Llama was like on laptop, it was running like maybe 8 billion parameters or something like that, but still the quality was very good. So I'm very excited to see this model and see basically what it is capable of and how we can utilize it into our different workspaces and different workflows. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let me just share my screen. So if you see, I have the Llama website, like the Hugging Face Llama page open already. So in the interest of saving everybody's time, and all right, let's get started with it. So basically, 3.2 Llama release, as I discussed already. This collection hosts the transformers and original repo of 3.2 and Llama Guard 3. That Llama Guard 3 is the new thing, I think, that they were releasing. I don't think they have. Maybe they have released already before. hmm So it was already there. So maybe some improvement and enhancement came in. I'm not sure when this was released, but looks like it was released yesterday. So definitely we'll have a look at it also. And well, there are quite a bit of models, like say 3.21 billion, and this would be probably very like highly suitable for mobile apps. So if you want to have like a very small LLM on mobile, it can do quite a lot of things, right? I mean, like if your LLM is very small, it can still do grammar correction, spell checking, basic level of vectorization, stuff like those. So definitely that's one use case to watch out for. And the one that we are seeing moving the most is the vision model, vision instruct. This is a very nice model, 11 billion. I'm not sure what will be the GPU requirement, but we will try to run it locally on my laptop first, and if it works, then we will run it, you know, just see how that works. And then for production use cases, of course, 90 billion. This one could be deployed on a pretty good level of infrastructure, and this is all training stuff. What I am interested in is, have they given the requirements? Well, we'll have to run it to see. Uh, but this is where we are with our releases of llama models, new capabilities, technology use cases. Okay, so we'll go through everything one by one. This is from yesterday's notebook. uh, so in case if you have missed the stream of yesterday, you can always go and check out my other videos on YouTube, and you will see that the like we yesterday we were working with something called as cog video model, and it was generating quite a, like in my opinion, it was decent level of AI videos, and I'm really planning to explore how to deal with that in future. So if you want to be in the loop on that, then subscribe to my YouTube channel and or follow me on other social media platforms. All right, let's go to one by one. First model, this is 1 billion. This would be pretty simple to run. We can probably run it on very less amount of GPUs. Uh, and you can see that you can just use torch transformer, take this model and run it. And the key to life is okay. Use with llama following instruction the repository. Okay, so let's start running it. I'm at this moment I feel like I am a child and this is all the gift, and we just want to wrap as soon as possible and see what these models are capable of. So we can just start with a new notebook. And well, I'll share this notebook along with the blog post on my blog, which is the deshiloops.com. And you can see the and download this notebook if you want, and run these models yourself with the parameters that you want to change, or something like that. So definitely release overview. All right. Now I'll just take a good server straight away, and then we'll see how to deal with it. So connect, and we need to install. Most likely these things would already be there on Collab. If it is not, we'll install them. So let's define till pipe. If it is not installed, we'll install it. Torch transformers. I felt that these things should be there. Maybe the version could be an issue, that they may have a bad version or something, so it does not have access to secret blah blah. I want to give access because to download these models it needs to have access to the thing. So the gated repo, yes, I have to agree, right, before I can get access. Okay, that's weird. No problem. I thought that these things it should be able to pick from my count, but no problem. Let's do that. Rajesh Verma 13, then uh, okay, just give me a moment. I'll fill in my details. I'm just filling in the details. This would take not very long. 1986 October 13th. Okay, select an option. Can't I find my country? Found it. Affiliation. Well, I don't know what to enter. Submit. Oh, it takes the. Mm-hmm. Okay. So looks like that 8 billion one is Llama Guard is guarded. It's okay. Let's see what other models are there, and whichever one is not open. Whichever one is not open, we'll have a look at that. So let's start again. 3.2 collection, and we'll start with this 3.21 billion. Does it need access again? How many of them are guarded? I'll send request for all of them. I did not know that they're guarding it like this, but it would make sense because it's a very powerful, like it's a very powerful software. So definitely, see, all of them are guarded. Looks like maybe if you go higher, because they said there are five of them which are guarded. No, looks like all of them are guarded. Okay, let me just fill in some details and hopefully we'll get that. This is the guard one. Taxation unsafe. Okay, let's best access for the more powerful model, like 90 billion. There's no chance we'll be able to run it on Google Colab because it's just too big. Uh, okay, how do we? The five repositories which are guarded here, 90 billion, 11 billion, and okay, so it looks like they are guarding individually on this. Okay. They are grouping it like this. They have grouped all the smaller models into one box. That's what I see. If I pull it here, you can see now it says 10 repositories in the LLAMA 3.2 language model enable gated group, including this one. So seems to me that we can't do too much at this moment, but running it should be straightforward, I feel. Uh, Probably going into it, maybe they'll have some examples or whatever. Save tensors, these are all files just. Readme use policy. But we saw that you can just use, what is this one, Llama 3.23 billion. I don't see code. It's just as simple as that. Take your model, define a pipeline, and then just query it. But I don't know how to run it with BLLM and things like those. Like how to deploy this also, because with BLLM the deployment will become very easy. But if it is not, then we have to figure out a way of deploying it. Usually, the process of deploying some a model like this would be with Docker. So you take Docker and you put your files there, and then deploy it on serverless infrastructure at run pod, because that's probably for small enterprise, small as in like up to 1,000 to 10,000 users. Probably that would be the way to go. And once you have more and more users, of course you can then look to have dedicated GPUs and run it for longer period of time. So let me know if you want me to create a video where I can discuss the deployment approaches and do some deployments as well of this model in production. So usually process the process looks like this. Okay, so usually the process is that we, for deployment, the usually a process is that you will use it behind the server, and then different models will have different type of deployments. For example, if you're dealing with something like text-based model, like instruct models or just chat models, in those cases you will be deploying and also making sure that you get a continuous stream back to the client, and that can become a little bit challenging in my experience. But like say something like stable diffusion or image generation models, things are much easier because the update comes once in a while, and you can just share those less frequent updates over many different pipelines. But when it comes to streams, it gets a little bit complex. So, well, if you guys say, I will be definitely, if you say, I'll definitely look into how to do it. like create a video and explain how to do it. Right, so there we are at this moment. Just a second. There we are at this moment. We are still waiting. I don't think we'll be getting access straight away. It's going to take some time because I think that I think the model is going to be flooded with the request, so we are not probably going to get it that easily or that quickly. Uh, no, I need to find that. Where did it go? Okay, so meanwhile, we are not getting access to the where we wait. Meanwhile, as we wait for the access to Llama models, what we will be doing next is to continuation of AI generated videos, wherein we will be talking about how to use now the image generation, because as the state is right now, the image generation is the key to generate the video. So definitely a good idea. Like I'll probably cover Flux today, or maybe Stable Diffusion first, and then we'll go to Flux. We'll see how that goes. So meanwhile, I think I'm going to wrap up this stream. This was a very short stream, just to give a very quick brief overview of Llama model. It uh, did not really go as I planned. I wanted to have access, and I don't have access right now. But when I have access, I'm definitely going to uh, share my opinion, my uh, thought process. I'm still waiting if there is any update on this or something. It just looks like it's not going to be possible to get access straight away. Yeah. Let me just quickly do a Google. Uh, all right. We have access actually. That is good. Good job, Llama people. You guys have given me access quite quickly. So we don't have to stop the access straight away. Three models we got, but I don't know if this is enough. Just this guard, right? Mm-hmm. We need to wait more, I think. So I take my words back. I will believe, because I don't want to worry about the guard too much. I'm just more interested in getting other accesses, and that may take time or not. Meanwhile, we can just have a look at the guard. And so the guard, why do you need, like, Llama guard and get it model, access to this model? Let's see how many of them we got access to. Because I think I asked for this one, but one now still waiting. So I hope that I get access fast soon. If not, then this is a problem. Anyways, usually why do you need access to guard? Is like LLMs can be unpredictable, and for that reason you need to understand, like, what is this, what is the receive. Okay, so basically what happens with the models is that there are certain types of prompts that you don't want the models to run, right? Or certain types of output that you don't want the users to see, and in those cases guards will be useful. The fine-tuned 3.1 pre-trained model for, right. It's actually a llama 2 pre-trained model. It's fine-tuned on categorization, so it's generally a problem of classification. And what do we see in the is categorized described in the model card? You can Provide your own categories in state. So apply chat template, conversation, sentences, pointers, retain, whatever. Okay, now we are getting the access to other models also. So I don't know which one we got now. 18, we got this 90 billion struct model we got. Will not be able to run it today because I need to add some preparation before I can use it, like run pod and things like those. Okay, but let's go back to LLAMA. Did we get these yet or no? Still waiting. So I think there were 5 of them, maybe 11 billion we got or no? Yes, we have 11 billion. So we can try to run it once. Okay, let's give it a shot. So import, blah blah, these things. We'll do again. Okay, let's see. We don't have some libraries, is it? Could not import name LLAMA for conditioning. I thought so because the transformers are outdated and just too many tabs. Just give me a second. Let me clean up some of the things. I don't care about these ones. Let them go. Don't want this one. Let it go. Yeah, I want this one. And let's put it here. What did I do? Okay, we're still waiting for the. Oh, we got access to all models now. Excellent. So this stream demonstrates how we can get access to these models very easily. They generally need to know who is downloading the model, and I don't know why they are doing it because it seems to me that this process is automated. So maybe they just don't want Sam Altman to download this model and put it in OpenAI, whatever. All right, let's start. We need to download the new code, pip install transformers. I think it's upgrade, right? So I'm okay with other libraries being a little bit outdated at this moment because here is like MLAMA for conditional generation and auto processor. These things might be new addition to the transformer library itself. As previously imported in this runtime, you must restart the runtime in order to newly install versions. Restarting will lose all the runtime, including the local variables. Restart session. I think I think we should not lose access to the uh, thing, but let's run it once again quickly just to be safe. Mm-hmm. Now let's run it. So the issue that the model had earlier was because okay, that's good. So now we have everything running, like imported, ready to go, and then we will just come back here and we want to download this 11 billion instruct model, generate the model from pre-trained model ID, and then I don't know, processor, device map auto, maybe. We have to see what happens with this guy. So the model should start downloading soon. Okay, so this is like 25 GB model, around less than 25, more than 20. That much we know now. I think the model is under severe load. I mean, like, we should have started with smaller models for sure, but it's okay. We will see how much of this model is capable of. So far, no GPU usage. I think after it gets deployed or something, or it just moves, then it moves to GPU because device map equal to auto. I don't know what is device map from pre-trained parameters. Okay, we'll wait for the model to download, and meanwhile we'll just check what is the device map auto means. Models. So already people are thinking about what it is. Mm-hmm. So you see, we don't use .2 generally to CUDA. That's what I used. I remember we used to do quite a lot with these models, but we don't have to do it. I want to learn it how to design device maps, but it seems like documentation doesn't have it. By passing device map auto, we tell Hugging Face accelerate to determine automatically where to put each layer of the model depending on the available resources. First, we use the maximum space available on the GPU, and if we still need space, we store the remaining weights on the CPU. If nothing is not, if there is not enough RAM, we store the remaining weights on the hard drive as memory map tensors. Oh, so cool! That is so good. So, what does it mean? It means that we will be able to. By the way, the model is around 22 GB. So it means that the model should be able to run like with the less resources, less GPU resources, and even then it's okay because you know I mean, like, we'll lose some performance, of course, if it is not on the GPU. But if you don't have enough GPU resources, performance is probably the last thing that you'll be worried about because you have to run it. All right, so the model is ready. Let's get this image begin with if I had to write a haiku for this one. What is haiku? Okay, let's see. Let us see. So far we are using 20 GB GPU. Okay. So this is a rabbit. Peter Rabbit is a rabbit. He's a character in a book. He's a rabbit in a book. Haiku is 3 lines poems. Are they the one like that? 3 lines and 17 syllables. Ah, okay. That is a good test because it's also checking the counting and all. I would like to go with little bit basic image image visions. Like, I don't know. Interesting memes. That's what I did for the last one. The last model I was checking was Pixtral, which is also a very good, multimodal model, which has excellent vision capabilities. By the way, let me find a good one, or tell me about this one, because it's like a this is a good image because it has some obvious things from it. Let me just put it there. It has some obvious things like just a second. Sorry. I don't think it's ready for VLLM yet. Maybe it is. I don't know. Let's see. What do I have to see here is explain to me if the image is funny. If yes, then how? Alright, let's give it a shot. It's going to be funny if yes, how? It's not going to provide much that could potentially harm someone's reputation. It can give you an idea of what's happening in the image, but weird. What is this image? Why is it? Oh, okay, max new tokens. Okay, let's just set it to 100. So we're generating 100 tokens now. Okay, what is this? The model is weird, acting weirdly. Image. The image is fine, but it's not really giving me a lot of anything to go about. Like, okay, fine, let's pick another one. Okay, now it's a little bit nice. I think they have something that will not allow us to uh, understand. They not allow that it doesn't allow the model to talk about humans too much in very different. It's weird. I would definitely like to check it once again. Once I will probably go and see what other people are doing with this model, and then probably I'll come and see how we can improve our own testing. What is this image? I'm not able to provide that information. I can give you what's happening in the image, but not the name of the people. Screenshot of YouTube video, blah blah blah. Try this first time. I don't know. This model is being very weird. Okay, tell me saying what's happening in the image. Okay, fine. Let's see. I think this model is very raw, probably because it seems to me that it's quite raw at this moment and it needs some more tweaking before it can start working like a standard. Uh, this is what I mean. See, this model is getting into a loop. I'm not going to speculate on what's happening in the image. I am not going to speculate, blah blah blah. Few times. So, first impression, the model is not working in the good way. How is it? Okay. Any other documentation, any other example we can try for the vision capabilities? Not yet. Okay, so you can see the 11 billion is using 21 GPU, 21 GB of GPU. So using that same idea, we can think about like what basically a 90 GB model will use, and probably we can't run it today, but we need like more than 100 GB to run it in the way that it is capable of. But probably at 90 GB, 90 billion, you will see something good. And this is weird because in Pixtral, I was getting really good answers in a very short space. Pixtral, it was 12 billion model. So maybe I don't know at this moment how to use this model in the correct way, because Pixtral was working very well for tests like this, and this model is not. Okay, 90 billion vision. I am not sure I'm going to run it yet. So vision starts at 11 billion. As you can see, 1 billion and all is good for running local stuff. Like we can do it also. We can okay, maybe it's not supposed to be a conversational model, right? So we cannot conversate with it, but we can do something with this model. Because if I go back to the example, vision instruct, are we using vision instruct or just vision? Ah, okay. Maybe we should use vision instruct also, because the vision one is, here you go. This is a lot more in the space that we expect the models to be. So definitely we'll try that model now. Coming back to the vision, where is the vision model here? If I had to, okay. So here is a small description of the image. Okay, and then run. See what we get. Like nothing to be very happy about. I mean, you can see it just takes one image, it just takes the text of the image and then gets super confused. I don't maybe meme, but I don't understand this meme also. Okay, here are all the things in this model. So stay tuned to my channel, and very soon we will be doing a Rabbit, punish. What is this? Oh, okay. It is breaking down. That's nice. Made by. Okay, so all the text. Hmm. So maybe from what I understand is this model. I don't know how to use it. So I'm going to create a new model. Like basically we'll try now the instruct model. Let's go back to this vision instruct. That's why you can see that not many people are interested in that model because they don't want to check. All right, so this is the more up to the line, like how do we expect a model to be, like role, system, user, content, type, image, text. Like for this one, it would be. But where is the image? It comes from a template or something. Message, type image, text. Okay. Processor image needs to go, and then input text has to go. Ready to model device. Output model generate. Okay. So let's do that. Let me just. I don't know how to clear these models from memory. So I'm going to disconnect and reconnect the runtime. Disconnected. I'm going to reconnect to another instance and we'll update this because I don't want to keep that document. So it's the same stuff, whatever we did, right? Okay, the model is ready, the environment is ready, and then we can do model ID processor till here. So the only thing that we are changing too much is just the name of this model here till now. Of course, from here the changes will be more because it is completely different interface, and the model itself is very different uh, from within. I have to learn why these vision models are they exist. There has to be a good reason for it. Okay, let's take a URL image open. Similar size also. Okay, all models are downloaded. So it is around same about 21 GB, 21 point some numbers like 1 2 or something. Okay, so all model is loaded now. It will be interesting to just use this. Okay, now we will check this one which was failing earlier. So by the way, In case if you haven't seen, I asked it, "What is this image?" And the model responded with, "This image is a digital illustration of a rabbit dressed as the character Peter Rabbit from the children book series by Beatrix Beatrix Potter." And this is more chat-oriented model. So now I'm going to feed the same image which was feeding for the last just vision model and see what we get. The image appears to be a screenshot shot of a YouTube video with caption and meme. The video is titled "Rabbit Tries Lemon for the." Okay, I think the token limit is there. Let's set to like 100. This model is taking consuming just a bit more RAM. This is 22 GB. Still very flexible model for deployments. So we'll definitely recommend this model for doing anything like especially production ready stuff. You can definitely go with this model. it I like the models when they don't consume too much stuff because it's easier to plan the deployments. This image is a screenshot of a YouTube video titled "Rabbit Tries a Lemon for the First Time" with a caption that reads, "Witness many people with meme of man wearing a purple hat." The image appears to be a humorous representation of popularity of the video with a large number of views indicating the widespread appeal. The inclusion of the meme adds extra layer of humor and lightheartedness to the image. Overall, the image, okay, this is exactly what you would expect a good vision model to do. Has excellent vision capability and also the ability to basically break down the text. And okay, so it stopped here. Let's see what it's. This is a problem because you are oh no. No, 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 no. Okay. The image is a screenshot of a YouTube video with a caption that reads, "Rabbit tries a lemon for the first time" and has 7 million odd views. The video is titled "Rabbit Bunnies" and features a thumbnail of rabbit wearing a purple hat. Below the video title, there is a white bar with the black text that reads 7 million people. The bottom left corner of the image, there is a watermark that says "Made with Memetic." The background of the image is gray color. Overall, the image appears to be a humorous meme or joke about a rabbit trying a lemon for the first time with a large number of people viewing the video. This is exactly what you want from the image. Okay, let's do the next one. I don't know if this image we can still reuse. Oh, we can't use. Well, like we can still use it probably because if it is being shown, we can use it. But at the same time, it is easy for me to just go and get the URL again and copy image address. So the vision capabilities seems to me very nice so far. This image is a meme featuring Dr. Evil from Austin Power movies with the caption, very interesting. The image is likely used to express skepticism or interest in particular topic or situation. Very nice. Now, a little bit more tougher. I don't know if what is the tougher because this is quite tough. Because this image is actually checking quite a lot of things. First of all, it's checking its text reading capabilities, which is very high. Also, it's checking the context awareness in terms of like pop culture and things like those, which is also good, like Doctor Evil and all. So that's nice. I want to look for something like this. This is a very famous meme coming from India. Oh my God, sir, ये तो मर गया है. Like that. So, oh my God, sir, he's dead. He's asking him to check how did he die so badly. Okay, it's not very funny per se, but it will give me some idea whether or not it knows the characters and how well the model is in terms of like general awareness and stuff like those. Excuse me. Okay, so this is image in a particular situation or idea. The meme features a series of images with text in Hindi accompanied by English translations. There is no English translations there. The image appears to steal from Indian television show or movie, and the text is likely a conversation between characters. The meme is meant to be humorous and entertaining rather than a serious or informative. Ooh, that's just so cool. It's got quite a few things right with this. Like it knew that this is coming from a uh, Bollywood stuff, Indian television show or movie, and so on. Actually, I want to see if we can just wrap this in some way. Python line wrap, because I don't want to scroll to read the thing. So, okay. I think somebody said that we can use. This doesn't work for me, especially when it's. I mean, like we can't even really access the Jupyter thing. So, yeah, this is the one I wanted. So, wrap long string 20. That's it. That's- Okay. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to install this library. Pip install text wrap. Let's install this text wrap library. Oh, wow. Why is it not working? Oh, maybe it's already there in things. Now, forgive me for that one. So we use text wrap, and then what do we do? How do we use it? I want to wrap lines and print. Okay. Long string equal to output, and then what happened here? Does it work? Just 20 is too small, but it's working. Maybe try like 120. So the quality of this model so far is very high. Appears to be humorous meme featuring a collage of images and text. The text is written in Hindi, but it seems to be a playful conversation between two individuals, with one person asking about the other's health, another responding with a joke about having a balance sheet instead of heart attack. The image depicts various scenes, including a man looking worried, other man pointing at something, person wearing a mask, and then overall tone of the meme is lighthearted and amusing, suggesting that it is intended to bring a smile to your face. Now I feel at this moment I feel that this is more powerful than Pixtral. Let's take this one. And probably for the next like maybe not exactly the next one, but after a few live streams I want to use some more user friendly way to deal with this. We know this problem, and the way that I was fixing that earlier was using wget wget. So for some reason when you feed a URL to below something, it doesn't, it creates a problem. Couldn't identify image file, which is weird because uh, image .jpg. So if you're watching us on, if you're watching this stream on Instagram, then the stream is going to be disconnected in next four minutes or something. So still you can go to YouTube or other places and search for my channel. It's thedesiloop.com, and you should be able to continue the stream there. Okay. So I think the big thing is that they have improved the reasoning a little bit, but they have added vision. And the image, the meme, working neural network, the type of machine. Does it know Better Call Saul? Ah, the the character Gus Fring saying it's getting something wrong. Like it doesn't really know that that is Saul, not Gus Fring. The guy, this phrase often used to convey that someone has connection or access to information through an acquaintance. But I'm kind of like I'm very happy with the quality that I'm seeing. Just getting some information wrong. Let's see. Copy image address. Download the image now. We have to use this. So we are going to get disconnected from other platform now. But yeah, I just told that you can see me on, you can continue the stream on other places like LinkedIn, Twitter. I'm online everywhere. This image is a meme featuring Zibe, a rapper and television personality from popular MTV show Pip My Ride. The meme is a play of words using Zibe's Cash Radio Dog. I heard you like insert item here to the immerse effect. Okay, I did not even see the meme per se, but I heard you like. Okay, big bucket. Duration of RRS be bucketed series that will actually bucketed, so we get the bucket of buckets. Okay. Objectively explain this image and point wise list. Okay. So now what I'm thinking is, can it actually break the image down in such a way that a more like a model with higher reasoning capability can use it? Bring my right, you talk in a point wise. I don't know what I mean by point wise, but numbered list. Objectively explain this image, break down everything in a numbered list. Let's see. Maybe the prompt has to be a little different. So some prompt engineering and stuff like those, and probably we'll have another stream that will cover all the ways that we can use this model. Okay, better demands. Okay, this is what you mean. This is what I mean, right? So we're fishing a man with bearded, right? See, it's good because why I tell you why it's good because now when bearded here into cornrows, which is common hairstyle in African American communities, black shirt, man is wearing a black shirt. This is simple, it's stylish choice. Text at top, the text at top of the image reads. Okay, so we have less now, but less tokens. Let's increase the token capacity because the model is like not really going into a loop or something, and generally time is also not a problem for us. So first of all, I would like to say Big thanks to Hugging Face and Llama team that they have given us access very so quickly, because I was kind of worried whether or not I'll be able to demonstrate this model to in this stream, but I am able to, so that's great. Uh, so yeah, I got the notification that Instagram feed is done, but okay, we'll continue. So yeah, I would definitely huge up for Hugging Face and Llama to give access on time, and we can still use this model and see what can go. So the model is very stable in terms of, like, what it can do and not do. So, like, no, what I mean to say is model is very stable in terms of its memory usage. So that's good, right? So that tells me that it's a nice production ready. Okay, now let's see some more images and then we will be done. What is this? What is this? This is also a very famous dialogue, a very famous text from a movie in Hindi. Let's see, it will give us some idea about the language capability of language understanding. What did I do? Copy image address. Okay. So crocodile with mouth open, dictionary, this background, the image photo, the photo shows reasons. Okay, so this is good breakdown of, it's giving a good breakdown of the image, making a humorous comment about the absurdity of human behavior and the way people interact, which is where the use of crocodile in a photo may be meant to represent something fierce or unpredictable. Okay, text, it got text quite correct. So what it means is that even if you have, like, if you have some other model with more reasoning, can take this text and do whatever you want it to do with this. So definitely this model also, like Pixtral, is a great model for vision, and this is actually, in my so far my testing, this model is quite good. Volker, I'll take you to the level of the, see, and it's messing up with the text a little bit, right? Because this is not what the okay, okay, I see. Yeah, this is good because it has copied the text quite well. The translation might be a problem, but with the prompt you can definitely make this model do what you want to do, and it can play a part in vision, uh, multi multi agent setup. But the capabilities are there, and it can do quite a lot of good stuff. Now, what I want to do is, now, like, say, I should probably create some data set where I have some images of the contract, but contract, yes, but let's see this one, copy image address. So now we are moving away from the meme and getting into the business or enterprise use cases, which might be something like this, wherein you have an image and you want to do certain things with the image, whether or not this model is capable of doing it. We will know very soon. Okay, we have it broken down now. The image represents a slide title: Why are the contracts important business, and features a list of reasons why the contracts are crucial for business. The slide is designed to be visually appealing with a yellow background and black text, and includes a white background with a black border. Here is a detailed breakdown of the image. Title is prominently displayed at the top of the slide in the large black text. It reads, "Why are the contract?" No, I'll do one thing. Let me just see the image here. Mm-hmm. Application writing, blah blah. So what I'm seeing is the quality is very high. This is solidify organization image and philosophies. Right. So it's not making any mistakes or hallucinating in minutes. Okay. This even is the logo, right? The infinity and PD is got it. So there's there it is. It can take a good text. Now like take a good image and break down the text for us. Now I want to take it for the another spin, and this time I want to pass uh, another text and handwritten maybe. So handwritten notes. Okay, this is quite good. Save image as copy image address. Sorry, I ran it in the wrong time. I feel going to pass the last image probably, but we'll do it again. No, it's broken down quite well. There's a page from a notebook, a journal featuring handwritten notes on a white background. The content of the page is organized into a list of questions and answers related to programming. There is question answer number for clarity. Here is a breakdown of the content of the page. What is programming? Computer programming is a medium for us to communicate with computers. Just like how we use Hindi or English to communicate with each other, programming is a way for us to deliver our instruction to computer. So it makes a lot of sense in the way that it is done. Computer programming is medium, blah blah blah. C is a programming language. C is one of the oldest and the first finest. C is who some of the oldest and finest programming languages. C was developed by Dennis Ritchie at AT&T Bell Lab in USA. Uses of C++. C language is used to program a wide variety of systems, and some of the uses of C are as follows. Okay. So what we are seeing is it can be used for parsing the text from handwritten notes, right? And a lot of things like that. So to conclude, I mean, we have seen enough, and this notebook is coming up in my blog very soon. So you can definitely go and have a look at this notebook there. Now I'm going to stop the. So let me just give me a moment. Stop the stream here, and all right. So now I'm going to stop the stream here, and what we saw was this model, especially the vision instruct model, has great capabilities when it comes to taking the image and dealing with generating description and understanding of the image on the fly. So that is nice. And in the coming weeks and in the coming weeks, you'll see me break down this model, like take this model and see what further capabilities we can generate or we can utilize of this model. And so that's about it, I think, in this video. Let me know how was the video. Is there any specific use cases that you wanted me to cover, and anything else I should be covering soon. Thank you so much, and see you in the next one.